Hi, happy week 7 of our raw material. And this is the seventh pillar, values and ideals. And so values are how we spend our time, and then ideals are how we think we should spend our time. Or another way to think about it that we do it here at our raw material is to imagine an ideal playground where all of your ideals can be fully fleshed out in your mind or through your imagination, magic. And so, Tavish and I would like to welcome you for getting halfway through. And this values and ideals, we have a week where we pull the uh, Gary Larson, and this one has to deal with the first dust capades. So instead of ice capades, we're getting dust capades. And so, well, to each his own. Live and let live, that can be a value. And in an ideal world, do what you will and harm none, from St. Augustine. This is one of the weeks, like mentors, the very first pillar, we asked you to make a list of your mentors. This is also making a list of your values and ideals, but realize that there's a former cost accountant existing in on this side of the camera, and we have intangible assets such as goodwill, such as brand recognition, such as your reputation. And so just think of those things that can't be quantified in terms of money or dollars or planned obsolescence and all of that. And think about how you spent your time and where you would rather be, on the beach or somewhere else. And those of us who are fortunate enough to feel called to our work, that we don't even call it work. And I think that's a Benjamin Franklin. If you work at something you love, then you don't work a day in your life. And so, and then you can start to think of what labor of love means. But what I found with just pausing and recognizing your own values, which is a mental week that goes with nourishment or food, and then aligning with intention. So in our mind, we may get conditioned to think that we need to value certain things, and then, but ideally, we may want to do something else. So it gives us a kind of a ego soul balance, that snapshot of really being able to understand that balance of where we may feel obligated, or we may feel that we have things that we've committed to that may be more egocentric, and then our soul may be yearning or at least inspiring us to get beyond, uh, bust out of those silos or get out of our comfort zones. So make the list. uh, no judgment of anybody else's, and then no feeling the need to explain how you spent your time. Feel that one for a moment. But Tavish and I really enjoy the fact that you're with us at week 7. And remember the ideal playground. And this is Quan out. And thank you for joining us.